Hello friends, it's Bobby G here, and I heard this morning somewhere that today is Middle Name Appreciation Day. So, in an attempt to show appreciation for my middle name, I thought I would share it with you, and hopefully you will reciprocate and share yours with me. Now, for anybody that kind of knows me well, knows me from back in the day, I wasn't always really willing to share my middle name. Not so much that I was embarrassed about it, but I always was afraid that my peers would perhaps make fun of me. You know, when you're young, you pick anything you can to make fun of with somebody else. But now that I'm older and wiser, or at least just older, I've come to honestly appreciate my middle name and where it came from. So now I'd like to share that with you. My middle name is Earl. Not necessarily a name that you hear often these days, but that's because it's not a name from these days. It's an older name. So I'm Robert Earl G. II, which means that I was named after my grandfather. If you didn't know, if you're named after your father, you are a junior. If you're named after your grandfather, you are a second. So my parents did not want a junior, so they named me after my grandfather, who is Robert Earl G. I. I came to find out that he got that name from his father. So my great-grandfather, whose name was Earl Augustus, which, what an amazing name that is. You don't hear names like that anymore at all, and that's a shame. But Earl Augustus G. was my great-grandfather. He then named his son Robert Earl G., and then my parents named me Robert Earl G. II. So, there's my middle name. Now you know a little bit more about me on this Middle Name Appreciation Day, and I would like to hear what your middle name is. Not necessarily hear, but read. So if you would, please leave a comment below with your middle name and any origin you would like to include with that as well. And as always, I appreciate you watching on this Appreciation Day thing.